We got the music that'll help you get on your way. News and information that will help you on today. Turn it up and make it really loud. Tag your friends and let them know that we're on right now. I know that ain't the right words, but wake up St. Louis. Get on up, it's time to get on up. You ought to get up St. Louis. Get on up, it's time to Can I get a witness? Wake up St. Louis. Get on up, it's time to get on. You know what time it is. It's the MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Let's go.
Information that will help you on today. Turn it up and make it really loud, and let your friends know we're on and what we're all about. Wake up St. Louis. Oh, wake up St. Louis.
We are here. Good morning, and welcome to Wake Up St. Louis. I was just about to start fussing and saying, we got a guest in the building, and these jokers late today. Welcome to Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. A beautiful day that the Lord has made. We are rejoicing. Yes, we are, and we are glad in it. We have a very, very extremely special Bishop. Scoot this way just a little bit and get you on camera. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
You know, I was trying to get off.
We got a special, very special guest hanging out with us today. I was about to be super churchy in the form of in the man himself, the one and only y'all, Bishop Henry Phillips, pastor of Power Change, the Bishop of Power of Change Christian Church right here in the good old Cahokia Heights, Illinois, where he serves with his lovely wife, Pastor Patricia Phillips. Welcome, Bishop. Good morning.
Good morning. It's definitely morning, man. I'm still trying to wake up, so pray for me, Doc. I'm honored to be with you guys.
Yes, we're glad to have you today. And we're going to be easy on you today.
Thank you, man. I thought I was going to be on the Den of Lions, the Lions Den.
No, you're in the Lions Den. You sitting next to him.
You're all right. You're in the right place at the right time.
You sitting next to him.
He's not woke yet. Okay, great.
You sitting next to him. I want to say good morning to everybody speaking in what we call Redadio land. Pastor Stephen G. Thompson, pastor of the New Linen Missionary Baptist Church. Pastor Steve-O, good morning. He's the first one to speak this morning. He's on Facebook. On the YouTube side, Sister Delinda Allen, top of the morning to you over there on YouTube. My wife, good morning, Sugar, which she's right down the hall. I'm acting like I didn't see her this morning. Good morning, baby. Brother Kirk, good morning. Pastor Anthony Wiggins, pastor of New Salem Missionary Baptist Church right there in Decatur, Illinois. Good morning. Pastor Steve-O says he shared. Tanya Jackson, represent BFAC, her and her sister. Good morning. Her sister's on Facebook and YouTube. Miss Lakeisha Ward, top of the morning to you. Lady Patricia Hall Singleton, that's Auntie Diane. Good morning, Auntie. Dr. Tiandra Bland, Dr. T, good morning. She says good morning, everybody. And special shout out to all school principals. I appreciate you all. We appreciate you too. Dr. Tiandra Bland. Darian, that's my nephew. Good morning, D. Who else we got? She shared the show. Thank you for sharing, Dr. T. Brother Justin Gilmore, top of the morning to you. Pastor, fact checker, principal, doctor, principal of, what's his school? What's his school? I'm about to say Rosada Kane. Not Rosada Kane. What's his school? School Devin goes to. Fact checker. Man, why draw a blank? The one and only pastor, fact checker.
Cardinal Ritter?
Cardinal Ritter. I couldn't even think of Cardinal Ritter. Wow.
Fact checker.
Forgive me, Dr. Edwards. the one and only Dr. Craig Edwards in the building. Kenyon, what up, cuz? Good morning. And good morning. Pastor Fonzito Harry, Covenant Church Madison in the building.
DJ Fonzito.
Oh, okay. So Megan Williams McNeil will get on here and speak when our bishop is on. Okay. All right. She be on here creeping every week. I know you're on here listening every week. But as soon as Bishop Phillips is on here, now you want to speak and say good morning. Good morning to the little sister, Megan Williams McNeil. Straight up productions, top of the morning to you. There's Pastor Patricia Phillips. We see you over there on Facebook. Good morning and good morning. Bobby Connor in the building. Bobby C. Bobby, I saw your dad Friday night at a Cracker Barrel eating himself away late at night.
You were at a Cracker Barrel?
I know.
I said you were at Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, I went to Cracker Barrel Friday night.
Okay.
Yeah. For the first time, I ate something other than breakfast.
What'd you eat?
They had fish.
Oh, okay.
Some type of white fish. It was pretty good. Tartar sauce was horrible, though. Alvin Quinn is late. Okay. Talking about what time does the show start. All right. Okay. The Ella's in the building. Elder Greg Happy Guitar Haynes, top of the morning to you. He'll be at Temple Church of Christ this morning, he says, for his church tour. Good morning. Miss Torica Montgomery, top of the morning. Great morning. Pastor Wig, thank you for sharing. Thank you, Cardinal Ritter, I see it. Evangelist Margaret Peggy Brown, good morning. Joy L is in the building. Man, how y'all gonna embarrass me when we got guests today? He said, boy, you ain't my daddy. Look at
I'll tell you something about Pastor Anthony Wiggins.
What'd he do?
Tony Wiggins. He has no poker face. That's all I'm going to say. He knows what I'm talking about. We were together last night, man. He could not conceal his expressions.
Megan says, I'm going to text you my response since my bishop is there. All right.
Good morning, Bishop.
The one and only Don Rice is in the building.
Father.
Don the Baptist.
Yes, sir, Doc.
Dr. Deborah Davis Holmes, that's our radio legend in the building. Dr. Deborah Holmes, she says, good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday on this blessed day. He is my everything, and without him, I am nothing. So let us rejoice and give him all the glory in Jesus' name. Have a wonderfully blessed day. I love you, and we love you right back. Miss Trinetta Renee, top of the morning to you. Let me see, Pastor Steve-O, my big sister, Jocelyn Grinston, good morning. She said, share the show. I did. Bro Bradley Macon, top of the morning to you. Lady Deborah Mingo, good morning. Who else we got? Finishing up our speaking. Sister Brenda Roan, good morning. Corinzo Ivy, what up, Corey? Good morning. Thomas Payton, Thomas Orlando, that's my nephew. Good morning. All right, we through speaking right now. Come on, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Share the show. Let the world know we got the one and only Bishop Henry Phillips in the building. We're going to get this thing started with some music. We're going to come back. We're going to talk to Bishop. Got some great things to talk about. Minister Chuck King, Kingly Designs, good morning. Got some things to talk about today. My mama, good morning, mama.
What you say about my mama?
Hey, my man.
I see you. Good morning and good morning. All right, let's play some music.
Lifting you up and making you feel good in the name of Jesus. It's Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Yeah.
It's the one and only Jesse Williams and Total Praise. Jesse D. Williams and Total Praise. Coming soon. This is a cut right here, y'all. Put your hands together. Brother Abraham Walker, good morning.
We're here to declare that God's blessings is on
It's
his
new
way.
music, St. Louis. Brand new music.
Come on. I'm done with the struggle.
Pastor Lamont Rich, good morning.
Yeah, my faith is increased. I know I will be blessed. Yes, I will.
Abraham Walker says he's representing original friendship. Pastor J.D. Mann.
For God is. Yes, he is. He's my strength.
Darius Hicks, DJ Joe.
Then the song says,
Joe?
soon sufferings will be over.
Kenyon says he know this song. Did you play on this? Sister Yvette Moore.
Revealed. Let's sing it again. I'm done with the struggle. Woo!
Yeah.
It's only a test now.
Needs more cowbell.
My faith is increased.
Somebody tag Jesse. Let him know we playing him this morning.
Yes, I will. If you're feeling weak, lift your hands and declare weakness defeated. For God is. Yes, He is. He's my strength. And we're declaring that soon sufferings will be over.
Miss Denise Jackson, good morning.
God's glory. Say it, total praise. It will be revealed. Right now I receive it.
Yep. Love this song.
Hallelujah. Right now I declare it. Come on. Hallelujah. For it's only a matter of time.
Bobby Connor with hate. What is that? He said the bass player was terrible, was horrible.
Speak over yourself, no longer worried. Hey, and no longer stressed.
There go Jesse Williams. Good morning, Jesse D.
What's up, bro?
Jesse Donald.
He will do just what? Come on, just what he said he would do. One more time. Right now. Every promise
yeah.
you're ready to receive. Right now I declare it. Your miracle is on the way. For it's only a matter of time that it will be here. He's going to give it to you. Just hold on. Hallelujah. So we're declaring no longer worry. No longer stress. Hey. For in time the Lord our God. Y'all gonna rock with us, St. Louis. Come on. We'll do. Come on. Just what he said.
Just what he said.
Whatever you need from the Lord, you gotta believe.
Rose Anderson Rice.
Hey, baby.
Whatever you need from the Lord, lift your hands and receive.
The Dr. Quinn is in the building.
For the Lord, He will do just what He said He will do.
Steve Kimbrough.
Lift up your voice and declare, hey, whatever you need from the Lord, you gotta believe that it's coming.
Miss Penny Brown.
Whatever you need from
Good morning.
the Lord, lift your hands and receive.
Sister of my brother, my friend. Pastor Willie D. Brown, Faith House, O'Fallon.
Come on, say just what He said.
Nakia King, my sister cuz.
Yeah! Lift up your voice and say you believe that it's coming.
Champion praiser, Amos Isaac.
Up your hands.
Still praying for you, man, in the passing of your mother. Yep, Auntie Angie. Tequila Sons of Casimir. What up, Deborah? Miss Anita O'Neill.
Yes, it is. My miracle. It's all mine. Lift up your voice.
Miss Rhoda Jean Jackson.
All mine. Lift up your voice and declare it. Clap your hands right there if you believe that just what he said.
Sister Brenda Allen.
Clap your hands like this.
Oh, yeah, I love
everybody.
this. Latori Tolliver. Lady Brenda Vickers, good morning.
Yeah, Jesse.
Bishop Lee Ward, good morning.
Clap your hands and declare.
Lady Teresa Johnson, good morning. Oh, yeah. Evangelist Stacy Watts Colvin, good morning.
Your healing,
For Carlson
your
Edwards.
deliverance is on the way. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
The Lord is going to give you just what
That
He
is Jesse
promised.
D. Williams in Total Praise right here on Wake Up St. Louis. I care what your house say, boy. You can't tell me nothing about St. Louis gospel. You got some of the most talented musicians, singers, choirs, groups. everybody right here in the St. Louis area, and they represent us well. Jesse and them represent us well on the national level. So
Yes, sir.
it's brand new music, y'all. From
Good morning, sir.
Jesse D. Williams and Total Praise. New album, Declarations, available now on all digital outlets. Alicia Denise French. What up, Alicia? Good morning, and good morning. Minister Joel
Alicia.
Grinston, my big brother. Top of the morning. Jesse Prather's in the building. Jesse P. He says, what up, fellas? Representing Solomon Temple Church, 5569 Page Bishop, James and Lady Linda Holloway. He says, hey, Pastor Phillips, Damian, my little brother, good morning and good morning. That's the flower doctor right there. The one and only, y'all. We got a Kansas City legend in the building. The one and only, the maestro himself, Isaac Cates. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Sir.
What up? Good morning. That's the Richard Smallwood of Kansas City.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I wonder if he would take offense to that. You take offense to that, Isaac? Let me know. Alma French, good morning. That is mother of my twin, Levi French. All right.
It's weather, traffic, and other info. Weather, traffic, and other info on Wake Up St. Louis. Wake Up St. Louis.
It's currently 68 degrees in the St. Louis metropolitan area. Today's high is 81. Low overnight is 65. Forecast today, sunshine and clouds mixed with a little rain today. Just a little bit. 11% chance, only in spots, which means likely most of us won't see it. Don't forget, y'all, share the show. Let the world know we're here. We got Bishop Phillips here.
Yeah, share
we see y'all sharing. We see you coming across all multi-platforms. Y'all here this morning, but share the show. Let the world know we are here. Sister Pat Jackson, good morning. Don't forget, Wake Up St. Louis is powered by MeTooMusic's The Voice, the 24/7 online station giving a voice to St. Louis area gospel. To hear all of the music we play here every weekend, plus more, just visit MeTooMusic.com. That's METOOmusic.com. And to purchase a lot of this music plus more, click on the source while at MeTooMusic.com. And to keep up with all of these announcements and flyers, click on the Me Too Music Minute, hosted by our own, the Dr. Tiandra Bland, released every Friday while at MeTooMusic.com. Thank you for sharing, Auntie Angie. Thank you for watching. South Carolina in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Deacon Victor Jordan, top of the morning to you. He says, good morning, Me Too Music Morning Show crew, representing Greater Grace Church, Bishop Larry O. and First Lady Nina Jones. Have a blessed day. Pastor Sheldon Johnston, good morning. Apostle Lisa Kelly Tate, good morning. We got all the pastors and apostles out this morning, and the bishops.
Bishop bringing them out.
Bishop bringing them on out this morning. All right.
Okay.
Man. Y'all be sure to follow us on all our social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at MeTooMusic. That's at METOOmusic. Also follow us on X at MeTooMusic and follow us on TikTok. Don't forget to follow us, like, and share on Facebook. That's Levi MeTooMusic King. If you're over there on the YouTube side, be sure, yada, yada, yada. Y'all got it. We got Bishop in the building. I want to talk this morning. Y'all got all that. Dr. Roz, good morning. That's my Aunt Roz. My Auntie Debbie, my Uncle Mustafa, good morning. And Lady Angela Riley, good morning. Is it your birthday, Sister Deborah Mingo? Happy birthday. And
Happy birthday.
Good morning.
Happy birthday.
And
Miss Mingo.
good morning. In the news, y'all, man, we've been dodging this black bear over here this week.
Bro, when you
It made its way to a fountain, man.
When you sent that picture, I was like, oh my goodness.
When I saw that thing at the
Who
shrine,
sent that picture?
Rob sent
Oh,
it.
Rob. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
I'll just-
All right.
I just fact checking.
Okay.
That's all I got.
You just fact checking.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Man, when I saw that thing made it to the shrine, and then the next report was that it crossed over and was walking up West Main in Belleville, I said, oh, come on, Jesus.
What if the bear is on a tour?
He
Yeah,
clearly.
because he made his way
He's
there.
clearly on the tour.
He ain't bothering
O'Fallon,
nobody.
man.
He grazing through the grass.
I haven't confirmed this one, but I got a text yesterday said he was spotted in Muscuda, Illinois yesterday.
Yeah.
And some people said he was down in the south end of East St. Louis. Now, I haven't heard that report.
Now that would be.
no,
That's what I heard.
He would be dead.
right.
He was at the
Be a lot of bear meat.
He was at the orange. He was at the Orange House.
Let him
Get Pork St. Paul.
People we have
You'll see a lot of Instagram
People
posts.
we having bear meat in their freezers.
Let me get a vis.
We having bear steak today. Everybody's invited.
Then I'm gonna go out here to Shiloh with my pork fried rice.
Man. Dude, I skipped a whole day cutting grass this
fried
week
rice.
when them bear reports came out.
You scared, man.
Hey, I sat in my basement looking out the window for a whole day, never cut grass. It's like,
You had a
man.
little glassy eye.
Then when they said it was here in Columbia, which is right, and then it made its way past
It was
here.
in Columbia
my-
first.
It was in Columbia first. It had to pass here to go to Belleville.
This
I was like,
bear
oh, no,
is
I'm not
in
coming.
shape. That is a lot of walking.
Man. That's crazy.
I like to
What
study
if
this
it's more
bear.
than one, man?
Well, they say some people say that they believe it's 4 different bears.
What?
Now, where did 4 bears just pop up? All of a sudden, never seen a bear in my whole life. I'm almost 50. I ain't never seen a bear in this area.
You know, they've been making
Somebody got a
up
pet.
this waste for a few years now because they were spotted in West County about 2-3 years ago.
Well, I saw that they say they have about 900 estimated bears in Missouri alone.
Coming up from the Ozarks.
Man.
They take 70.
They hit.
Isaac Kate says prayers go up to the Goucher family in the passing of Jackie Goucher Ferris. That's Andrew Goucher's sister. I just watched an interview with Andrew Goucher last night. That's weird. That's funny.
Oh, wow.
That's weird. Also in the news, Noah Lyles, who was the favorite to win the 200-meter race at the Olympics last week, ended up with the bronze medal. He appeared to be winded and tired and later revealed. Did y'all see he passed out after the race? Well, he didn't pass out. He laid down. Yeah, was winded. Medics had to come to him. And he revealed that he had tested positive for COVID
2 days.
Couple days before that. Now, let me ask y'all this question. Bishop, weigh in on this too. If you were in a race, if you decided to run the race, when you lost, well, you didn't lose. You placed. You got bronze. But, you know, in their eyes, gold is
Especially in his eyes.
Exactly. Especially the race that he's favored to win. He's the best in the world in this sport. Would you have revealed after the fact that you had COVID, or would you have just let it slide? Does it look like an excuse, a cop-out?
He does.
I'm with you.
Because he already had it built in his
So I could win, I would have revealed it right before the.
I agree.
Yeah.
Right before we took off running. But hey, guys.
By the way, by the way,
I just want to let you know.
They would have stopped that. They would stop that race. They would have stopped that race.
So is he slightly bragging too? By saying, I got a bronze with COVID, I still beat the rest of the world with COVID, can't even breathe, and I'm still better than most of y'all?
But the Olympic Committee, they knew it.
Yeah.
They knew it.
And I think that's my issue is that the impact that COVID did.
Yeah.
And you've got the elite athletes there. Why is it that they did not say, hey, you can't,
Exactly.
you can't run?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's I'm with you.
Yeah, they said
It's contagious.
they said they were leaving it up to the athlete.
But the crazy thing is,
just Lyles, not the other folks that he running against,
Yeah,
right?
just him. Yeah. As
Yeah,
the athlete,
see,
if you have COVID,
I have a
man.
problem if I'm Great Britain.
yeah, I wonder if they know. I wonder if the guys
I
in the
lost,
lane,
I would have said it was his fault.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
Right. I'm starting to feel sick.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to know if the guys in the lanes next to him knew.
I don't know if the guy that came in last, I definitely complained. See, that's what had happened.
Right.
When he was breathing,
I got
said,
nervous.
something. And I
My
lost
legs
all
started
momentum.
tightening up.
And that's why I came in last, because
And
I
then-
didn't want to.
And then right after the race, he shows up and puts a mask on.
Right.
It's like, come
A
on,
little
man.
late for that.
Did you wear the mask before? I want to know. That's crazy. Okay, also, they're already trying to tarnish the USA men's basketball's gold medal win, being very petty, saying they showed no class, very little class, with the tweet that went out about it was indirectly towards Noah Lyles. Remember Noah Lyles? What was that, last year?
Yeah, he said
they're no. Yeah, what did he say?
They're not world champions because it's the NBA, it's not the world league.
Right.
Right.
And so the tweet went out yesterday, are we world champions now? And so they're really
Who did that?
It was from the NBA the Olympic men's basketball official page.
Okay.
So of course, it's their what do they call them?
There is no way you can tarnish that victory.
Oh no.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, man.
Unbelievable.
Come on. Steph Curry. Can we finally admit? Can everybody finally admit he's in there with the greatest of all time? Come on, man.
Man, there was a post that said, so y'all still think Magic better than him? Be healed.
Right. I just don't understand why we comparing Steph and Magic though. Where'd that even come from?
Yeah,
It's two different players. Totally different players.
I see if they compared LeBron and
Right.
Magic.
Totally different.
Because their
players.
games
or similar.
a little bit more similar than Magic wasn't your conventional point guard. So oh yeah. All right, Scooter Lamont, y'all, On Time is available now at MeTooMusic.com and all digital outlets. Are you in need of home health care? Service for you or your loved one. Try Agape Healing Hands Home Care. They accept Missouri Medicaid for those in the state of Missouri. Give them a call today at 314-390-1130. 314-390-1130. Amber Bullock, good morning.
What's up, Amber?
Amber.
What's up, Amber?
And Amber is back in the Dallas area.
Trader.
Speaking of Dallas, though.
But she performed Friday.
Here?
Yeah. At the,
Okay.
Riverfront, whatever they call it. The festival.
Welcome home,
I saw the
Amber.
video.
Welcome home, Amber.
I saw Marcus Lampkin in the back. They did a good job.
Oh.
Speaking of, Anita Wilson will be here today. East St. Louis is on. She'll be at Power of Change later this afternoon at an event that's going on there. But speaking of Dallas, Sean Martin, y'all, Grammy Award winning producer, passed last Sunday, actually.
Yeah.
Last Sunday evening. So definitely sending prayers out to his wife, praying for his wife, his children, his family, just everybody affected by that. Miss Vivian Cosby, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Guy. That's two prominent musicians in Dallas.
That passed.
Within
weeks of each other.
Quinto is actually from New York, but he's been in Dallas for
years. Kiana Phillips, good morning. And good morning. That's niece of the bishop, the one and only, the bishop. All right. Let's, let me see, deactivate. Camera did something crazy again. Always does. Why everybody want to clown
Especially
when the
when
bishop comes in the room?
we have guests, right?
There we go. He's back. Camera's
funny,
back.
man.
There we go. We're back. Bishop, I want to ask you a question.
Y'all do this before Sunday morning service?
Every Sunday.
Every
Sunday.
And if it's third Sunday when he don't have to preach,
Ooh,
it's
that's
worse.
my off Sunday, Bishop.
We go crazy.
I ain't quite as saved on third Sundays. Talk about whatever I want to talk about because I don't have to preach.
Messy, okay?
So tune in next week. No, Bishop, don't tune in. Don't tune in next week. Don't tune in. Tamika Fogarty, that's the little sister. Tamika, good morning.
What's up, Tamika?
Bishop, I want to ask you a question because you're gonna be with us for a minute today. I got a couple questions to ask you.
Yeah, I need the people out there to pray. I feel like I'm in the lion's den.
No. You safe today.
Am I safe today? Safe in his arms?
We got much respect for you. We're not going to do you like that.
All right.
We're even going to suspend our tradition. For every first-time guest that comes on, we play a game where if you answer a question wrong, you have to eat one of the jelly beans, and you have a 50-50 chance whether it's a good one or a bad one.
Oh, Jesus.
So we're going to need to suspend that out of respect. Now, the next time you come back.
That would be, but that would be funny, though.
You got to play that game.
The next time you got to play the game. Bishop, I got a question for you. Do you remember at all?
If you still lay your suits out every morning before you,
we were saying we weren't gonna mess with him, man. Alvin.
He said this was gonna be a level.
Man. I couldn't let it go.
Come on, man. Let's be nice.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Megan already told me to check you out. She said my bishop is coming. Tell Alvin
Megan
to
on
shut
here?
up. She on here every week. Then she just finally spoke to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
She paid you all off. I appreciate it.
Miss Constance J. Anderson, good morning. Sister Rhoda Hicks, Evangelist Rhoda Hicks, good morning. Okay. Do you remember at all, can you remember the moment you knew you were called to pastor?
Oh, wow. 1993.
Okay.
1993, January, God put me on a 30-day fast. And a portion of that fast I spent in the basement of a church. And I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what God was dealing with me about. I wasn't pastoring or anything of that nature. And then during 93, I was doing Monday night Bible studies at St. Luke AME.
Uh-huh.
My wife and I.
What's that, St. Louis Avenue?
Yeah.
I think Pastor Leak was the pastor at that time.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I remember coming to one of your first services. I was a teenager. Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. And so we were having events. I never forget Bishop Dwight McDaniels, Matthew Ferguson. They would come to my breakfast, and both of them said, all right, you're going to pastor. And I said, no, sir, I'm not going to pastor. I didn't want to pastor. That was not my motivation. And so to answer the question, Thanksgiving of 93, I was at my cousin's wedding. She decided to do it on Thanksgiving night. And a prophetess from Atlanta, Georgia was there. And she said, God has called you. And you said you're waiting on God, but in all actuality, God has been waiting on you. And I'm like, oh my God, I felt something when she said that. And I went to my pastor, because my pastor always said, no, that ain't the will of God. That ain't the will of God. That's not the will of God. You know how pastors do. Well, this time he says, well, I know that's God, because God told me 3 weeks ago that you and Pat are getting ready to transition into ministry. And I got angry with him. I got angry. Man, I'm good right here. I'm fine right here. And so anyway, that was in November, and we launched in January. And we was at the Shrine of Our Lady of the Snow, did not know who was coming because we really didn't invite anybody. We didn't even invite our family.
Wow.
To come. And Kiana is on here. We had some kids that spent the night at our house, and we had them, and there was a white young lady that was a part of our Bible study from Springfield, Illinois. She came and she said, well, I'm going to be out here in the hallway. And I'm like, ain't nobody going to know who you are. I said, okay, I appreciate it. And what have you. Before the service was over, I think we had about 9 people that showed up. But yeah, it was in 1993, man, that God had to work on me to say, I'm turning your life and say yes.
What was one of your reasons for saying no?
I'm a third generation. I'm a third generation. My grandfather was a pastor, my father, and I don't know, you may know Pentecostal Temple off of Sarah.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be
Goodlow.
Before Goodlow was my grandfather.
Okay.
My grandfather was the founder of Pentecostal
Really?
Temple. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you all know this, that William Temple came out of my grandfather's church?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And so my father pastored, and then my brother-in-law took over the church. So I'm good. You know, I think we got enough churches. And let me just go on and be faithful to my brother-in-law's church that took over my father's church. And I'll be his administrator. And I'll go out and evangelize and what have you. But let's just build his church, not knowing that I couldn't escape. So that was my frustration. I'm like, man, we got enough churches. Let's just build some churches. Wow. That was my motivation.
I got a question for you. So you found out in November, okay. Then you said in January?
Ain't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Ain't that crazy? So here's the motivation. I told my pastor asked me, he said, so when do you want to start? I said, I'm going to just go ahead on and start in January. He said, why? I said, because I don't want the people in this church, my family church, to go any, mini, miny, mo. I respect your anointing. I respect your ministry. And I don't want people to sit here and say, oh, I think I'm going to go, I just had one of those good Sundays where I preached a decent message. Oh, I'm going to go to his. I didn't want that. As a matter of fact, I told him, I said, I'm giving myself 3 months. If the thing don't grow in 3 months, I'm coming back because I'm going to say I miss God.
Right.
And that's how I was so ready to make that exodus.
Right.
But I wanted to go ahead on and cut out before the people really even knew what happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never ever heard that story. That's crazy. That is crazy. Bishop A.L. Jones, Bishop Arthur Jones, Liberty Community Worship Center, good morning. Kevin Kelly, good morning. Herman Watson Jr., good morning. Nick C., good morning. Who else did we have join us? Miss Jade Miko.
What's up, Jade?
Good morning to everybody.
Oh, man.
Kev. What's up, Kev?
I gotta screen Megan's text. Let me see what she says. Good morning, Ray Tina. I see you. She talked about how Lamont Sloan fainted in sound check because they obeyed Bishop's 21-day fast. Parents Drake, good morning. What is Brother Elbert Jennings? Is he's not Captain Chief? What is he for the police department? But good morning to you. All we respect you. All
yes, sir.
Much respect and good morning to you. Lady Deborah Hicks, my big sister, good morning. Oh, man. Yeah, I never, ever heard that story before. Greg Sally, good morning. Pastor Lamont Rich, again, good morning. T. Lynn, Teresa Lynn, top of the morning to you. Got everybody joining in to hear the bishop this morning.
Yes,
Let's do some random facts. I'm going to skip the game today. Nah, I want this game today. I want to ask Bishop this. I want to ask Bishop this question. I'm going to ask everybody. Everybody weigh in. So you're putting together your favorite gospel tour. You get to pick any artist. This is gospel, I said now. Don't forget that. Gospel album. This is a gospel tour. Choose who you were taking.
Anita Baker already on your list. What are you talking about?
Choose. I'm saved now, though. It's second Sunday. Today. Choose who you are taking, living or dead, past or present, on this tour. You get one female singer, one male singer, one choir, one group or duo. Who y'all taking? Let's start with the female singer.
Oh.
Who are you taking on the tour?
I'm taking Mahalia Jackson.
Why? Explain that.
You said Living the Dead, right?
Yeah, I just want to know your reason.
Like, I mean, I like Mahalia Jackson. That's who I would, as far as female wise,
You would take her on tour in 2024.
Yes, I would.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Is she gonna be opening?
Definitely.
Okay, I'm just asking. Go ahead, Don.
It's a
while
mix, man, because Karen got a new project coming out. So
Karen Clark Sheard, that's who you taking?
No, I think I'm gonna go with Kim Burrell.
Okay,
go Kim.
I'm not mad at that one. I'm not gonna be technical today, Rob. I'm not gonna be political today because Rob about to go there.
I know.
You got to think about sales. You got to think about tickets. That's what he's gonna go with. But I might go with from a live show standpoint, I might have to go with Leandria.
That's a good one.
I might have to go with Leandria. No, I'm sorry. I'm on Kiki.
I was gonna say I'm going with Kiara.
Give me Kiki.
I'm going Kiara Sheard. That's
a good one. That's a good one.
Who you got, Bishop?
Karen.
Okay.
Okay.
All
That was
right.
gonna be my second.
I'm not mad at you. It's in the same house.
I'm like
one of these things are doing their own thing.
Mahalia. 2024.
Y'all can have all y'all guests on me.
Y'all gonna have 10 people.
What's the new campaign slogan?
In this room,
Weird.
Your concert gonna be in this room.
That's right.
Weird.
That's right. I don't need to have a big old. It's my concert.
Okay, since you're talking, one male singer. Let's go with the male singer. Gregory Yancey, good morning. Miss Pam, guys.
I'm going Lee Williams.
Of course you're going Lee Williams.
Yeah,
Spiritual
we know that.
QCs.
I'm not mad at you on that.
I'm not mad at you either.
Yeah, me either.
But he comes in a package deal with the group.
Yeah.
You said Lee Williams.
Did Lee Williams
Lee Williams, Rob.
No,
Light skin Rob.
There's another
Lee Williams.
We got another option for group or duo. That's what he'll fall under. We going male.
Not a group.
Did he do a solo album?
No.
Exactly. We want a male solo artist.
Okay.
Come back to me.
I'm gonna go Fred. Or no, you know what? I'm gonna do
That's
Ty
Fred and Radical and Praise. That's a group. That's a group.
Radical in Praise. You don't listen to music, do you? Radical for Christ, maybe. Radical in Praise.
Same thing.
And he ain't been with them in years.
But he started out with him.
He's solo now, though.
I'm gonna go with Ty Tribbett.
Ty Tribbett. I like. Okay. Kiki, Ty. Ty.
I got Kim. And Ty.
Y'all know Zaccardi is my favorite male gospel singer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm not mad at you though.
But look, I'm starting to put. I'm starting to bring Melvin Crispell.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm starting to. But as far as on tour,
Gotta have hits though.
I'm going with Ty.
Ty Tribbett.
Ty gonna give it to you.
Ty Tribbett.
You going with Ty?
Oh,
what you got, Bishop?
Only one night.
I guess I'm old school.
Marvin Winans. I already know it.
We know
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I've been knowing him for a long time. I know all his. I know all his stories.
See, this second Sunday, I'm saved today. I'm a prophet.
I know all his.
I knew what was coming. All right, here we go. One choir. Who you going? He gonna say Mississippi Mass.
Let's start. Hold on. Let's start down here.
Okay, let's go, Bishop.
Oh my choir. Tommy's.
I'm not mad.
I knew that was coming.
I think I'm with you.
I know who Rob gonna pick. Come on, man.
He going with Thomas Whitfield's choir.
Oh wow.
The company.
I'm going Whitfield Company.
You going with the company?
Yeah, I knew
Okay.
it. We knew it.
That caught me off guard there.
I think I'm agree with my bishop today. The Tommies.
That's a good one.
You going with the Tommies?
Yeah.
I'm going with Kevin Lemons and his choir.
Okay, let me just play the advocate for a minute. I love them. One of the greatest choirs of this era. But most of the songs they sing are everybody else's songs. The songs they're known for, at least. They do remakes. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
But they are one of the greatest ever. But that's your pick. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Man, I'm about to get slaughtered. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Alvin, what you got?
They got the word.
They got the word. I knew it.
You hear how he said it? They got the word.
Did you hear the new trap mix of that?
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, I gotta send y'all that. It's amazing. Okay.
There's a lot of choices for choir.
It is, man. Because Ricky Dillon has,
But I'm not mad at your Kevin Lemons. I think Kevin Lemons, look at me trying to clean it up. I think Kevin Lemons is one of the greatest, his choir rather.
This the one. This the one.
Yeah, this the one
I
right
already
here.
know his.
commission.
Winans.
It's gonna be the Winans, not commission.
It's Winans right here.
The Winans.
Commission right here. What you got?
What do I have?
I could do. You know, I got
It's
three.
a fight between commission and Winans.
Clark sisters.
Clark sisters on tour though.
Oh, dude.
I think I want to see.
They got hits, man. All of them have hits.
Commission.
Yeah.
Commission is mine though.
Yeah, that's good.
I think the fact that I've seen we've driven. Come on, we've all been on the road. We go see these commission reunion tours.
And
I
will
think because
see
I've seen them so much.
every night.
Yeah.
I think. Wow. That's a hard one, man. Would y'all be mad if I said Mary Mary?
No, because I was actually thinking about
You can say what you want to say.
But since I said Kiara and Ty, I need to throw some. I need some old school. Ooh, BB and C's. I might go with. Ooh, I'm torn between the Winans and commission.
Christopher R. McNeil, the original commission. All right.
He said which commission? The original.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Keith.
Carl, Fred,
Mitch.
And you can even throw Park
Mike
Stewart on
Brooks.
background. I'll even take Park Stewart
Mike
singing
Williams. Mike E.
background. Yep, Mike E.
All right.
Want all of
You
them.
throw Earl Wright on there and
Yep.
some keys.
All of them.
Come on, man.
Yep, absolutely.
Who you going with, Don?
Commission.
Oh, man.
You don't never even know they songs
know
when we
the
name
song.
them.
But hey, man, I still like them.
You such a follower.
Lee Williams and the Spiritual QCs.
No.
Mighty
Yeah, I had it was
Mighty
it
Clouds.
was
Clouds.
between the Mighty Clouds and
They
Can
had to cry.
Spirituals, but I'm going with
Mighty.
I'm going with the Can Spirituals.
Yeah, that's
Can
good.
Spiritual.
with
That's
the
good.
daddy in the group.
That's a good one.
When the daddy was in the group.
Name one of the best. Name one of the top
Come
songs
along,
from that
my
era.
friend, and
Come along,
yeah.
my friend.
And get aboard
come
and ride
along.
this train.
Get aboard.
There you go.
And ride
there
this
ain't nothing
train.
on this train.
Nothing on
But
this train
everything.
to lose. Everything
To what?
to gain.
That's right. Y'all done sing one commission song. Look at the folks.
Oh, I can sing plenty of commissions though. Don't do that.
We didn't ask you to. Look at here.
Oh man! All right,
But
Bishop,
man, I will say though, we always say this, but Marvin as a writer, man,
Yes, sir.
It's unmatched, dude. Like,
yeah, he's on the Mount Rushmore,
Yeah.
best writers all time, and
Well,
I'm gonna put him in the center. I want his face to stick out more.
Hold on.
Well, yeah, what you about
what
to
you
say?
talking about? Go ahead.
Andre Crouch is.
I said Mount Rushmore. That's 4.
Okay. All right.
You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough room for 2 more.
Okay,
Andre
2
Crouch.
more.
Who else you got?
Who the other? We
Andre
got Crouch. Hawkins.
Walter or
Walter
Evan.
Hawkins, both.
Both. Well,
But
Walter.
I'll say that's 4 spots.
Let's go, Walter.
And then I know Alvin's 4th. It's gonna be Twinkie Clark.
Twinkie got some. She got
hits,
She got
man.
hits.
Bishop, who you doing for? Mount Rushmore, greatest all-time gospel writers.
Now you're going to get me in trouble.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Well, Twinkie Clark is definitely on mine.
I already got myself in trouble. You got to join us.
Oh, man.
I got some options.
It's between Tommy.
Thomas Whitfield. You didn't even name him? You didn't name Thomas
I
Whitfield?
mean, I haven't said anybody.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I mentioned Marvin first, but yeah, Thomas
Yeah, Marvin
Whitfield.
would have been definitely.
Either
Either
Thomas
Tommy
Whitfield,
or Richard Smallwood, I think.
Richard Smallwood.
Both of
That's
them
a good
have
one.
really
Richard Smallwood.
processed.
So you already
good
said
one.
Marvin, Thomas Whitfield, Richard Smallwood. That's 3. You got one more space.
Oh.
Crouch.
Yeah, Andre.
Andre Crouch. No Walter Hawkins? No Twinkie
Okay,
Clark?
wait a minute. Okay, I'm a Walter over Richard.
Okay.
You're getting me in trouble, man.
No Donald Lawrence.
That's. He's a good writer.
Can we
man.
go with the
He's a good
the
writer.
Last Supper?
Technically, that's 13. Technically, we'll do 13. Oh, man. Yeah, we getting Bishop in trouble today. Okay, speaking of music, Bishop, do you how did your background as a musician help you as pastor?
Oh man, well,
Or did it?
Yeah, it did. It did because God really shifted our ministry from just devotional songs to worship. And so by me understanding what God was doing musically, I was able to flow with it. I was able to articulate to the musicians and to the singers, this is what I need. This is what I feel when we get in this kind of rhythm right here. This is the style I want you all in, the mode that I want you all to move into and minister and what have you. Unlike a pastor that doesn't know music, he just knows what he needs, but he don't know how to articulate it. And so I was able to articulate the different flows of worship for our worship experience. Yeah.
So in the beginning days, did you have to get on and play?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
That first Sunday,
He started in 2 months.
He didn't have time to find a musician.
Don, have you ever heard him play organ?
No.
And you don't
Man,
want to.
he was one of the ones we looked up to growing up.
No, man, don't even try it, man.
And he's a good writer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bishop, what was the
I can
group?
sing one of his
Bishop,
songs
what was the
right
group
now.
you were in the 80s? Chosen? Was it Chosen?
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, man. So, yes.
Was it Chosen?
It was Chosen in the 80s.
So let me tell you this before you say that.
Who was all in the group?
Well, the singers was me, Lamont,
Who's on here?
Also known as Speedy back in the day.
Speedy,
Okay.
Chuck, and Tony Metcalf.
Tony Metcalf.
Oh, okay.
Chuck who?
Oh, Tony
Chuck
Metcalf.
Quarles.
Chuck Quarles.
Oh, okay.
Tim and
Tim,
Buzz
Buzz's
dad.
dad.
Yeah. And let me tell you this, Bishop. 1987. Our church was on State Street.
Yeah.
And we had our church had we used to have those for like friends and family days or something. It was a Sunday evening service. And Chosen was our special guest. Chosen came and sang. This was the first year that we started playing. We were the musicians. Me, David Hicks, his brother Demarius, my brother Carlos, Terrion, Gully on drums. That was the first year we were the musicians for BFAC. That's the year Geraldine Gallagher left. You all were the special guest, and my Uncle John taught us the wine is more than a fairy tale. I was 12
Sang
years
that all the
old.
time.
And you don't remember this, but we sat there and looked at y'all like y'all were the Winans, like you all were commissioned. But the kind of love you all showed us that night after we played, that was our debut as musicians in the church. That was our first time playing in church ever. And you were there, Bishop. Didn't even
Terry
know.
Williams on drums. Donald Williams.
Terry Williams was on drums. Don Williams on
percussion.
percussion. Yep.
Man, I feel old now, man.
You are.
Just a tad bit. Although that was my senior year of high school.
Did y'all have matching suits?
It was.
Did we, man?
I don't think they did.
No, we didn't have
think so.
until we did our concert.
Where y'all get your suits from?
This
is important to me.
Listen, I don't know where that's probably where we got it from. Right there. Whoever did our tops, they didn't really get a chance to take time to measure.
So y'all suits was too big?
One sleeve was short.
Y'all wore like two pieces, didn't you, at the concert?
Yeah.
It was like a shirt and slack like combos.
Man, you
like
got
that.
a great memory, man. And so-
Bishop, I'm the historian of St. Louis.
Wow.
Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Come on, this is another one. I'll give him this is my assistant historian. Name a song that Bishop has written.
Ready or Not.
Oh my God.
Running for Jesus. Come on, man. Remember that?
Yeah.
All right.
He don't remember
That's
it.
the state choir. That's the one we did with the state choir, Southern Illinois. But Ready or Not, we did with Haynes Miracle Temple in Memphis, 1986.
At
Al Green Studio.
Al Green Studio.
Come on, Bishop. We the historians up here.
John King's on bass. I was on drums. Butch on organ. On
You remember
keys.
Ready or Not?
Yes, sir.
Ready or Not, here he comes. That's crazy.
Bishop, we show respect around here.
1986.
We respect where we come from.
Man.
Speaking of, that's great. That's great. Speaking of, we often talk when we sit around and talk to younger musicians about Kirk Massey.
Yes.
You being close friends with Kirk Massey. Explain to our we have the best of musicians. I'm looking at Jesse Prather. I'm seeing Bobby Conner. I'm seeing everybody here. We got some of the best musicians from today's generation on here. Explain what they missed. Explain what you saw. What made especially this. Let me narrow the question down. Explain what made him so good as an all-around multi-denominational organist back in the day when every denomination had its own sound.
Right.
Now it's more universalized. You know, everybody kind of sounds the same. But back then, a Kojic organist did not sound like a Baptist organist.
Exactly.
But he was able to go cross-platform, cross-denomination. Explain
Literally.
the genius
Man,
of
wait,
Kirk Massey.
so let me tell you this joke. We used to tease him. We said, dude, when you die, we're gonna have to have your funeral in a field because we can't put you in one church.
Right.
We're gonna have Baptists come, Apostolic come, Kojic come, and what have you. AME, man, for real. He was a hymnologist, number one.
Yes, he was.
He knew his hymns.
Yeah.
And so his theory was very strong because hymns force you to really know your notes, your chords, structure, and what have you. And he exposed himself. He exposed himself to everyone's music and what have you. Unlike, some musicians only know 2 or 3 keys before they're transposing. Kirk had
He's not talking about you, Jesse Prather. He's not.
I didn't say nobody. Jesse's my friend. Jesse's my friend. He knew every key. He could play in every key, and he had perfect pitch. So he would be sitting in the audience. That's E, E augmented, E flat, and so he was for real when it came to his music.
There were only a handful of musicians in the area when we were coming up. When we were teenagers, Rob really knows that's when the whole jazz fusion thing was really taking off.
Yeah. So
we got to a point we could play some stuff that our forefathers wasn't playing in church. We were incorporating Chick Corea and Yellow Jackets into our thank you, Lord, and to be grateful.
Right.
So sometimes some musicians came around, and it's just that's how we were back then. We didn't feel intimidated. But Kirk Massey, Lord Jesus, he walked in the room and you forgot everything you ever knew about an organ or a keyboard. He would often come to our Sunday evening services and just sit in the back. And I would be shaky nervous, man.
So my first experience with him was at New Bethlehem, Hosea Gale's church, because he was the music.
Yeah, he used to kill over there.
Man, listen, I said, who is that on that organ? He is killing. I said, Larry Johnson, he killing you. Man,
I'm killing Larry. So I'm just playing. I'm just playing Larry. It's a joke, Larry. That's my big brother. I learned most of the stuff I know from Larry. Between Larry, Butch, Cleopas Robinson Jr., everybody. I can just go down and list. I'm just getting in trouble today. Bishop got me nervous today.
I don't even try.
Pastor Lamont Rich says, Bishop, tell your Memphis story.
You wrong, man. I'm gonna just say that right now. Our friendship is on dangerous ground right about now. So how dare I talk about musicians that don't know all their keys?
Uh-oh.
I was one of them.
He busted them out.
Oh, my goodness.
Went to Memphis. One thing, it's one thing to be a great sensation at home. Don't go play at Memphis.
Yes, sir.
And so I went to Bishop J.O. Patterson's church.
Oh, you on the Kojic stage.
Oh, goodness.
And of all stages. And I'm there, we're getting ready to start the service. And you remember S.E. Mitchell?
Oh, yeah.
He didn't play.
Oh, yeah.
He gonna bust you out, Oh, yeah. And so he said, we need a musician. And we had some first-time members from my church to come.
About what year is this?
Oh, this is probably 86, something like that.
Okay.
And they up there saying, Chip. That's my nickname for those. Chip.
We all know.
Yeah. And so I want to start a fight in the church because I'm not getting on that national stage.
Right.
And what happened? Son, you not come on up. And I'm rolling my eyes. They screaming and hollering and everything. I'm like, you don't understand what you just did to me. You don't understand. And so now I'm praying, God, please, E flat, A flat, B flat, C, G. Can't remember the song because it was so traumatic. But it was in the key of E.
Ooh. Yeah.
For real. I can't push them to E flat. I can't push them to F.
Not in Memphis.
And Kirk was me and Kirk was there and Pastor Lamont was there. We were together. He's parking the car. And I'm like, come on, man, get in here, man. Get in here. And by that time, S.E. Mitchell had a limp. He had a limp. So he's limping over there to the organ. And he looks at me just straight and he said, get off this. Oh. Come to Memphis practicing. Don't come to Memphis practicing.
Oh, man.
By that time, Kirk walks in, gets on the organ and make it sound like a whole symphony. I didn't speak to him the rest of the night. I didn't get to speak to nobody.
Oh man. I think I often say about my own children, they miss what we do. How we grew up with neighborhoods.
Yes, sir.
You know, how we grew up with neighbors that knew each other. And man, the musicians of today, literally, you don't know what you miss not being able to hear Kirk Massey and experience him in person. Oh man, that's crazy. Okay, Bishop, what's one of the biggest mistakes as a pastor? You know what? I'm gonna let you think about it because I want you to give us a good one. I'm gonna let you think about it. We're gonna do this right quick. We're gonna skip commercials today, y'all, because we got the one and only Bishop in the building. We're gonna play some music real quick. Actually, let's do this.
It's time for the inspirational thought of the week.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Inspirational thought of the week is whenever they say it's impossible, remember it's impossible for them, not for you. Whenever they say it's impossible, remember it's impossible for them, not for you. While Bishop is thinking about this, we're going to play a song. Tasha B, good morning. Miss Christy Love, top of the morning to you. Miss Callie Day, that's a legend. That's a current active legend right here in the building. Good morning. This is, y'all, the one and only LaQuisha Berry's Finn right here with Be Grateful, the remix.
Alvin, check me out. You got the drum edited version?
Too much kick drum on this.
Yeah, that was just all of it.
Isidore, good morning.
What's up, Izzy?
Sounds real good, say
Miss Renee Frazier. Major.
Promise me.
Little reunion.
Sunshine. That's not the way it's going.
Brother Kenneth Wayne McClendon. I sound like Columbus Gregory talking over music. Hey, go in. Good morning.
Looks alright. Mixed with your.
You know St. Louis when you hear it. They say little rain, not little.
Okay. Make me appreciate the good times.
Apostle Gerald Pace, good morning.
Yeah, gonna be grateful.
The one and only guitarist David E. Glenn, senior. Good morning.
God, He desires to feel.
Yes, Lord.
Your longings, every pain that you feel. Guess what? He feels them just like you. Just like you. 'Cause He can't afford to let you feel only good. Only good. So you can appreciate the good times. Grateful. Gonna be grateful.
Pastor Wiggs said Rob in that pocket. He says 2 sounds the best on this song. more than ever. That'd be your quartet name. Lil Alvin and the Jubilees.
It's gonna be alright.
Pastor Michael Lampkin. What up, Pastor Mike?
That's what it will be. It's shall. It's gonna be. It's gotta be alright.
That is LaQuisha Barris-Finn with help from the MeTooMusic fam. We Be Grateful right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Apostle Michael Lampkin,
Good
top
job,
of the
Alvin.
morning.
What's up,
Good
there?
job, Alvin.
Tell you, Miss Tammy Bailey, good morning. Okay,
Lil Alvin.
I asked Bishop a question. Before he answers that question, I just had a thought, Bishop. How in the world does it feel to look over to your left every Sunday and see the one and only Max Frank
Oh my God!
sitting on your organ
That
every
just-
week?
Now that's crazy.
That's crazy. Never thought in a lifetime that we would be doing music together, and it was just God that did it. We grew up as kids, and we're like cousins. And I remember I was 13 years old. We went to Indiana to go visit him and the family, and I'm playing at 13, and we at his church, and I'm enjoying, playing. So I said, all right, it's your time. This is the first time I'm hearing him play. He literally played Twinkie Because He Lived in every movement that she did.
Note for note.
A Butch Woody, man, of his time. And I'm like, dude, you got a record player up under this organ. You're not playing like that.
Right.
And he's phenomenal, man. He's helping tremendously take us where we need to go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I would be
That's
fanning,
awesome,
fanning
man.
out every week. I'll be asking so many commission questions. That's all I would be doing.
And he can play them all, and he knows the stories.
Man, I would just sit up and just ask question after.
That's who
after
you want on
question.
your show.
Set it up, Bishop.
I will.
Set it up.
I will. You
Set it up.
Y'all be here till Monday.
What we gonna try? What I'm gonna try not to do is I'm gonna be on my best behavior, Rob, and we gonna make sure we don't ask them too many questions the first time. Because that's all I want to know. Tell him to come early so we can talk before the show.
What's crazy? Him and Bush played together and played.
Was that Only the Strong?
Yep.
I remember that. Come on, I'm a historian.
With commission with Carl was in there. And
Nice.
So we asked Bishop, we gave him a chance to think because we want a really good answer. We asked him what's one of the biggest mistakes he's made that he wants to fess up to as pastor, as bishop.
But before you answer that, I want to know, when did you realize you had all of the Bishop mannerisms? Because all of yours, and he talked the whole time like this. When I was in Memphis.
Yeah, he did tap
the whole time.
Man,
When
I
did
grew
you
up around old folks, man. That's all that is.
I can just see you at KFC. Crazy.
Give me a two-piece.
all wings.
And
original recipe.
And if you have strawberry soda.
All the fries you can give me.
And
Plenty
I
of
would
hot
like
sauce.
you.
oh, man. Put a little gravy on
Yes, sir, Doc.
Oh, this is
Alvin, Megan
Son
said
of
she's going to see
gravy.
you after it's over outside.
tried,
She said
man.
she asked you twice to be nice.
I tried, but he looked like he was denying somebody their credit. I'm sorry.
Not only that,
I couldn't preach on Sunday with y'all, man.
Oh my God.
This is how we get our Sundays going.
Right.
That's how we get it going. Okay, Bishop. Biggest mistake as a pastor?
I think one of the most impactful thing to me as a pastor was trying to launch a new model ministry without mentorship. So I've left the denomination because I really feel that God is calling me to do something new in ministry. And but I don't have all the pieces. And you know, those that probably came to the church during that time was like, man, we thought it was, really awesome, but they didn't know the struggle that I was having, how to take the ministry to the next step. I tell you all a confession that nobody pretty much know. I called Bishop Blake's church in West Angeles. And I called for the administration when I started the church, and I said, can you give me all of your job descriptions at your church? And the lady said, we've got quite a few, people in our church that's hired and what have that be over 100. I said, please give me that, because we did not have church growth systems like we have today. It's available. You just Google and
exactly.
You got everything that you need.
Right.
Back then, 30 years ago, everybody was gatekeeping. And so we did not have that kind of information. And so I'm pulling from here. I'm going to white church growth programs, trying to apply it in my church, but it didn't work in my culture, did not work in my community. A lot of things trying to modify. And so I could not, it was very difficult. And then the other thing was exposing my people in a timely fashion with what I was learning. Because you can, as a pastor, you expose yourself to church growth, you expose yourself to ministry, but your people, if you don't take them with you in a timely fashion, you'll have two different churches. And now you're frustrated because you know where God wants to take you, but your people are still struggling to become what God wants. Everybody loves excellence. But when I was doing that 30 years ago, they loved the outcome, but they didn't like the pressure of carrying and becoming a ministry of excellence. So it was a lot of things that made it impactful. Now today, I look at them, they are all on national platforms and they're doing great things and what have you. They come back and say, thank you for my foundation. Thank you for the rudiments that you taught me, because now I'm able to be at a TD Jakes church and I'm able to be on this stage. I'm able to do the award shows and what have you, because of the learning that I got at Power of Change. But it was impactful. The other thing I would say, so that was on my development, trying to be astute to what was happening and the evolution. Today, it's the norm.
Right.
It's the norm today. But the other thing was thinking that if people know better, they would do better.
Give us an example. Without naming names. Unless you want to. No, just
but here's the thing. My wife and I, we studied real hard. We have students of the word and what have you. And people were being blessed by the word, but when it came to the price of changing, that was difficult. And so do I change? If I change, I end up alienating myself from what I'm comfortable with, what I used to be. And you're trying to help them understand God has got a destiny for you. Go after it. Don't let culture, stop you from being what God wants you to be. And so what happened is, when people get tired of you preaching on change, they'll turn on you. And I'm not changing anymore. And so, the name of the church is Power of Change. Right. It's all about change. And I paid a price for my calling, And so I had to learn that even though you're teaching it, don't mean that it will come easy. It won't come easy with change. And so I'm good. I'm good. But those are the two things. Now you bring some of them up in here. They're going to probably tell you some stories that I didn't even know. That, really? That's how you felt?
Right.
But it was learning, trying to be a pastor of a new model ministry, and I just felt like I wasn't learning in a timely fashion. That was my thing.
Wow. That's good. That's really good. That is really, really good. What about what's one of your most memorable times as a pastor? What sticks out? What's some of the highlights? I'm gonna tell you one thing for me that sticks out. I got a few of them about Power of Change, but I remember when you all did. It was like a parade you all did some years ago. You ended up at the Clyde Jordan Stadium down in East St. Louis. It was like a Jubilee March for Jesus. Okay, yeah, that's one of the things that really stuck. I actually was a part of that. That was a good. So of course I would name the one thing I was a part of. Talking about as my most memorable Power Change.
We had literally. I've been looking at the pictures last couple of weeks because it's our 30th year, and looking at all the different churches that was a part of that. Reverend Watson.
Mount Sinai, Reverend Watson?
Yeah. Lemuel Moore.
Community Mission
was the Macedonia.
Macedonia, Pastor Norman Owens Sr.?
Yes.
Wow.
We literally had about 1,000 people.
Yeah, that stadium was packed.
There. We had 2 mayors that was there and what have you. And when I looked at the picture, I see this young David Hawkins on the stage. I may have it on my phone, man.
Wow. Was he pastoring yet?
I don't know if he was pastoring.
That would have been like I wasn't married to my wife yet because she was still at Community Mission. I remember her being in the parade. She decorated. So that would have been, I met her in 99. That would have been between 99 and 2003. What year would that have been?
You probably 2002, 2003, somewhere along there.
Okay.
And
I think Pastor Hawkins was
a young.
I believe he was pastoring by then.
Yeah. And that was very impactful for the community. I think some of the things that I enjoyed were some of the stage productions that we did. We did some incredible stage production. We had people from the Fox Theater that would come and say, "Man, this is everything." You all got everything but the location. You all are doing it at that scale. And I had some very talented singers, musicians. Of course, you know David. Number of singers, musicians, and stage producers. Just really, what was that?
Cash App.
Oh.
Thank you for your donation.
I heard something coming through my
Cash App. I want to say thank you. I'm going to name your name in a minute. Thank you.
So man, we've done a lot of things, man. I tell you another thing that was very monumental was getting into our church. That was a fight of a lifetime. We finally got the building. God told me to come to Cahokia. Didn't want to do that. Didn't know Cahokia back then was pretty much lily white. And
it was almost still a sundown town at that time.
Exactly. I remember the pastor of this church, Abundant Love. We used to baptize here at this church, and so God sent us here. We couldn't find a church building. Finally, we've got 610 Range Lane. We outgrew 610 Range
fast.
Yeah, and so we got the property.
That's the building near the car wash on the
next to Cahokia High.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Used to be the skating rink of Cahokia.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that.
It was Cahokia skating rink, but by the time we got it, it was like almost like an auction building. And what have you. And we renovated. Took a year to renovate to make it what it is, but. We got the building. We got into a bond program to purchase the building. The guy was a slickster. We did the first bond. We got the metal struts and everything like that. He threw on me the second bond and did not communicate what that meant. turned our program 5 years upside down. I'm in $1 million of debt.
Wait a minute, Bishop. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute, Bishop.
Yeah.
You're not going to come here and be honest.
Yeah. Listen, I'm real people.
Most pastors and bishops are not going to tell you the for real deal struggle.
This
they want to act like
gonna help some of these preachers on here.
It's a lot of preachers here today.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to act like everything's been gravy. Oh, no, the Lord is blessing. There's been no struggle. Be like us. We're loving God. God is blessing us. You mean to tell me you're going to tell the truth?
That's how you help somebody. Go ahead, son.
I'm real people, man.
Come on, Bishop.
Right on, Bishop.
Upside down, I'm $1 million in debt. 5 years, I'm paying on $1 million and don't have anything to show for it. My medal is sitting out on the field for 5 years. That was the most impactful, one of the most impactful things in my life, because I'm trying to keep my people encouraged. They have bought into these bonds and they want to know what's going on with the building, and I can't move this thing. I'm praying and I'm like, God, I ain't cheated on nobody. I ain't sleeping with nobody. I'm going through my thing. And you told me to do this, and you allowed this to happen. And it would be 5 years before we were able to finally erect the building. The contractors were concerned that the metal didn't rust too bad out there.
In the elements for 5 years.
In the elements, right.
Yeah.
And thank God it was, it survived and what have you. But yeah, that was, it was those kind of things, Pastor, that impact momentum. Because you're trying to keep the momentum, trying to keep the people encouraged. They're trying to believe in a pastor, a young pastor. And then you have these kind of things that happen that make people question, no.
And then the outside noise too, I'm sure. Other preachers. And, that Phillips over there.
There you go. See, finally.
I knew he wasn't what he was.
He be putting his suits out every morning, and I knew something was wrong.
And I'm sure you got resistance from church leadership community in the area because you did stuff so differently than the norm back then. So I'm sure people love to see you what looked like fall, fail, and struggle.
Man, listen, I could tell you some stories that was impact, because you got to understand from my side of it, I'm as nervous as can be.
Right.
And so I'm just being real people. I love my area, but because I was doing something different that was ministering to the people, I didn't know how people were perceiving me. And so I'm getting ready, hey, how you do? Shake your hand. And man, I went into some places, man, pastors would turn and walk the other way. And I'm like, dude, are you serious?
Wow.
Are you serious? I remember when I was having my services at the Collinsville Convention Center on Sundays. And there was a major conference that was going on in the area. And Bishop G. Patterson was in town. And so after our service, I said, you know what, I'm going to go and check out Bishop Patterson. And man, I had some pastors that really let me know what they thought about me. And we all grew up together.
Wow.
And so, they help to thicken your skin and what have you. But no, man, if they had just asked me, I'd have told them, man, watch out for this. A lion over there and a bear. I'm talking about the bear in Colombia, man. Listen.
Y'all, this is the one and only Bishop Henry Phillips here today, hanging out with us. It's time for us to go, but before we go, Bishop Phillips, he just told you a minute ago, they're celebrating the 30-year anniversary. He and his wife as pastors, and the church anniversary. Is it a dual anniversary? Is that how it's working?
Yeah.
On August the 30th. What up? Let's do this first. Wait a minute. I got to give him a scripture of the weekend first. Put a pen right there. I got to give him a news in, too. We'll do a couple of, let's do it. Oh, you want to skip?
Yeah, just
you
talk
sure?
about
Let's get the scripture, though.
It's the scripture of the week. Right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Wake Up St. Louis.
Psalm 105:1. Give thanks to the Lord and proclaim his greatness. Let the whole world know that what he has done.
Oh, yeah. Do that one more time.
Give thanks to the Lord and proclaim his greatness. Let the whole world know what he has done.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You skipping news?
Yeah.
All right, well, let me do this at least. Let me pull up this.
Yeah,
let me see if I can pull it up. We got a lot of new music this week. Lloyd Nix, just to let y'all know, we were about to premiere that today. We'll world premiere that next week, along with Sent by God's brand new single, Fill My Cup. Lloyd Nix' new project just came out Friday, his new EP.
He nominated for something.
And he's nominated also for a Dove Award.
Yes, sir.
Yep, so shout out to Lloyd. Sent by God, new project. We talked about Jesse Williams' new project, Danae Joy's new single. That's Lloyd Nix, Common Ground. We'll be talking about that. But I want to get to August the 30th. Oh, y'all see Oscar and Chris Watkins are coming back to town. September. That's September. We'll talk about that in a couple weeks. Let's get to this flight. Boy, there's a lot going on in St. Louis. Well, there it is. There it is. I saw it. There it is. August 30th. It is the 30th year homecoming, featuring the one and only on his Mount Rushmore of male singers and his Mount Rushmore of writers, the one and only Bishop-elect Marvin Winans.
You ain't gonna be able to get in there.
Oh, you're not gonna be able to get in Cahokia,
right?
Not at all.
How many seats you got in the church?
We can seat 1,000.
Yeah, you're gonna need some more seats.
You're gonna need some more seats.
You gonna need seats in the parking lot, sir.
Yeah, man.
You know what we'll do? This is what I'm gonna do for Cahokia in St. Louis area. $1,500 tickets here. We'll do overflow.
I'm ushering.
We'll have it on the screen. Alvin will be over at Power Change with a cell phone. We'll pipe it in over here. 30th year anniversary with the one and only. Has he ever been to Power Change?
Has not.
Wow.
Has not.
How does this feel?
That's, oh my God. Megan, I love you. Megan, they've been asking for a home reunion for a while, and I've been like, nah. And she said, can we do it this year? And I said, finally, yeah, let's do it. And she said, well, we want to get either Marvin Winans or Dorinda. And I said, I can't pull it off because I've got so much that I'm, undergirding right now.
Mm-hmm.
She said, that's okay. She said, I'm going to pull it off. And she got her hookup and got her friends and everything, and they are bringing Marvin Winans.
That's awesome.
As a gift to our reunion. Yeah, man, she's big time now.
Question is,
now all you got to worry about on that night is what suit
you
gonna wear.
Man, I'm thinking about that lime green suit. Hat to toe,
You should walk out there with the outfit y'all wore for y'all group. I want to surprise Tony.
Yeah. That'll be a mess.
August the 30th. Is it ticketed? Is it free? What?
It's free. It's open doors.
Oh, yeah, no room.
And this is going to be an incredible time. And, everybody celebrate this man. He has just changed the sound of gospel music in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
And he's coming to be the speaker. But, preaching, singing pastors, they're going to do something.
Yes, sir.
And so, man, I would be honored to have you all, man. I would make sure that you all have the seats.
Man.
Oh.
And absolutely, man.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to pay attention because I'm going to be looking at Max Frank, Pastor Max Frank, Bishop Marvin Winans, whole service. I don't care what's happening elsewhere. I'm just going to be staring.
Absolutely.
Man, that's August the 30th. What time do the doors open? Do you know?
That's a great question.
I said, all right, we got the flyer. Let me go skip through this again. Let's see. Why didn't I just leave it up? There it is.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, August the 30th at Power of Change.
Sure, the doors will open probably at 6.
It better open at 6 the day before, August 29th. Oh, this is going to be great. How has it been before we leave? How has it been serving with your wife? How is the struggle from a married perspective? Not, I ain't asking your business, but how is that dynamic serving with you? Because a lot of people say they don't take work home with them, but when you take home to work with you, you really can't help it. How does that work for us?
It was a balance.
Okay.
First of all, let me say this: it was never a competition.
Okay.
If you want to know who to bring to preach, get her. I'm gonna tell you right now. And if you bring both of us, let me start off first. That's all I'm gonna say. And what have you? I'm good in my skin. I don't care who I'm with. I'm good in my. I stay in my lane. I celebrate people. So I celebrate what my wife has done and what have you. I think that you can get caught up so into ministry until you forget you're married. And so we have to be intentional with getting away and doing things and spending time with each other. But it has not brought us to a place of, divorce or anything of that. That was in our beginning years. Next time invite me, I'll tell you that story. That's what birth power changed.
Wow.
It was a marriage that was going down here.
Wow. You're not gonna come here and be honest twice now.
Yeah.
Not a bishop.
Doug,
Bishops are supposed to
I
lie.
can see
bishop.
some preachers on here like, man, come on.
Yeah, Bishop's just the title, man. I'm gonna tell you the real. Man.
Wow,
But
that's
no,
awesome.
man, no. It's been an incredible journey with an incredible woman that, and it takes tough skin to be in our platforms. You know that, man. And so she has been one of my greatest supporters, man, and I love her.
Shout out to Pastor Patricia Phillips. Yes. Shout out. Hey, we want to say thank you. Greg Yancey, thank you for your donation today. Help us keep this thing going. Major Terrell donated.
Appreciate
y'all.
1, 2,
3 times today. Wow. Thank you for your donation. Deacon Pastor Elder Alexander Plummer, thank you as always for your donation. And DJ Darius Hicks, thank you, man. Thank y'all. Y'all help us keep this thing going every week. Do you have a history today, Alvin?
No. I relinquished my time.
What did they say at the funerals? Yeah. I relinquished my time for the word. I want to hear the word.
to the bishop over there.
I want to hear him say, and
I'm glad you came, sir.
And
I'm glad you came and blessed our table with your hand.
I'm honored to be with you all today.
Any last words, fellas?
Oh, this is great.
Go with
man.
God. Thank you, Bishop Phillips. And thank you. All of you all who are listening and watching. See you next week.
See y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
Bishop, any last words?
Thank you for having me. Thank you for being kind to me because I know I'm in the lion's den.
Oh, that's just the first time. First visit.
Yeah.
We nice on the first.
Y'all sharpening your teeth. I understand.
Well, honestly, we're not nice on the first visit for everybody.
No,
this was
we're
just
not.
for you, Bishop.
Yeah. Megan paid well. I want to say thank you, Megan. No, it was a joy.
When she start paying? Right.
Where my check at, girl?
When she start paying? Megan, we love you. Shout out to Megan. Did I say good morning to Lady Anisa Lane? Good morning, Lady E. Good morning, and good morning. We got the one and only Quincy Field in the third in the building. Good morning, and good morning. All right, next week, I'm going to save the world premiere for next week. We're going to do 2 world premieres next week. Lloyd Nix, Sent by God. But we're going to go home with the homeboy, with the former homeboy.
Helping you on your way to worship. It's Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
It's Chris Watkins, y'all. Right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Coming my way.
God has promised everything.
See y'all next week. Love y'all. This is featuring Jason Claiborne. Probably won't play the whole song.
I believe.
Bishop, don't forget, I got to remind him live on the radio. He said he's going to set up the Pastor Max Frank.
Yes, sir.
Talk to him today.
I'm wearing a suit that Sunday.
What has been ordained for my life? What's been stored up has already. So I lift my hands and I give him praise in advance. I'm still believing for the impossible. I'm living what has been ordained for my life.
Miss Pinky Beverly. Lamont Sloan. What up, Lamont?
What up, boy?
I remain, so I still give him praise.
Harvey Quan Pitt.
According to Romans 8:28, it says, so through any weather in my life, I'm still gonna go. He will make the provision. So I've made the decision to rejoice and be glad. All things work. So through fall, winter, spring, summer, any season, I'm still gonna go. He will make the provision. So praise is my decision. CJ, let's go. Come on, if you know blessings are coming your way and you're going to have great things that are about to happen, I want you to sing this with us. We're about to get our praise on, Chris. Let's go.